All right. Good day, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm from Team
Alright.
AeroBots. We are going to be participating in a hackathon that is sponsored by Fnb. So, in order to collect some relevant data, we want to do a few question answers with employees of Fnb when it comes to, challenges you face when it comes to using your website, or even any challenges that you have faced, um, digital challenges or physical challenges when it comes to using Fnb apps.
I think maybe the first one would be connectivity, because sometimes we rely on we call them mobile network operators. We don't have our own backbone connectivity, so we rely on Mascom, the likes of Orange. So when they're doing their routine maintenances, our apps will be down at that specific point in time for those people that use mobile. And then but if you're on Wi-Fi or on your home system, then you're fine. But basically our downtime is very much minimal, even our ATM. So connectivity, we are quite, I think it's reasonably good.
Okay, so
98% uptime.
So SIM cards, basically you rely on third parties to take care of networking.
On third party SIM cards because we have the two-factor authentication. That's also SIM card based.
Oh,
We'll
yes.
send a message
And
or an OTP to your, and sometimes those don't even get through. When the issue is the connectivity of the mobile network operators. I send you e-wallet, you don't know I've sent you e-wallet. For you to find out is when you actually dial in.
Right. And then what about how do you envision technology like AI, biometrics, and mobile platforms integrating into your Fnb day-to-day work?
Yeah, we're quite happy with that. I think the fear of all businesses, because we work with both individual clients and also business. It's just the back door security, cyber security risk. It's
But are you using it on a day-to-day basis? Do you have any AI platform that
yes,
Fnb has?
we have had our AI infrastructure. It's maybe not as not driven by NVIDIA, where we have an NVIDIA server room here. No, not really. But it's just our systems. Our systems, we have always gotten data from our systems to customize our products. If your turnover changes, automatically you release it. Hi, Kels. Yeah, two minutes. Would automatically you'll be notified that you qualify for an upgrade.
And then
a relationship manager will get in touch with you.
I also want to find out something about when it comes to languages.
Yes.
Right now, when we look at your website, when you look at your apps, they're all in English. Is there any issues you have faced when it's like we have people that speak Kalanga here, we have people that speak Shona, and so is there anywhere in your platforms in Fnb or where they provide
we don't. I think also one area which I think would be good for automation would be our call centers. Yeah, if we can have a multilingual call center that would be able to take our calls. Just the general knowledge questions.
If I ask you that, what if we were to offer a platform where we provided a bot that could be multilingual? Would you be open to using that?
100%. I think that would be great. That would be great. The other risk that we are also worried about with AI is the in terms of, I don't know if we call it the social background of the programmers, because AI can have social bias.
AI cannot have social bias.
No,
humans would have the social bias.
Yeah, because when the humans do the script for the AI, if they've got any bias, that would, in a way, it would spill over. I mean, if somebody who's very respectful does a call for an AI, the AI would come up very respectful. But if you do a chatbot and you take shortcuts, then it will just, it's garbage in, garbage out, basically, so to say.
So now, if a bank,
the also thing where what we are worried about is just the data privacy. Data privacy.
Oh yes.
That's a make a break for us. So as much as we would want to go AI digitize, put so much of our stuff on the cloud, we are just worried about that. Everybody is like, how safe is your data?
But speaking of data, is Fnb's data stored locally?
We have data that's stored locally. We have data. I think we have backup sites that backup overnight.
But I think the Data
outside.
Protection Act passed in January of
It
this
requires
year. It requires
all the data. Yes,
to all be in the country.
We are in the process of that. Some mainframe computation. It will not be easy for it to be housed here. So some process will take time.
Okay, so now tell us about the work that you do here, and then the technologies that you have used in the past, the technologies you would want FNB to implement in your day-to-day tasks to make it easy.
We use audit software, which I also feel certain parts could be automated. And then in terms of FNB, I think we have in terms of maybe even artificial intelligence agents, we have massive troves of data. I think we've been here for maybe close to 37 years or so. Yeah, so I think those are some certain things that we could. Sometimes we don't even know what we could get, but when we have the agents in place, they could show us what we have and what we can do with the data that we have. The other aspect is what I've just mentioned, that I think the call center could be, because they will always have complaints of people not picking up. So if we can have that bot.
If we make it AI, then it will always be available.
That will be excellent. That will be excellent.
And what if we have a text to voice and voice to text bot as well? That it will not be a human-like voice, but close to human-like. So would you or even your client be open to utilizing a tool like that?
Yes, I think really the client is about value. If I'm calling multi-choice and I know they close at 5, but I don't have a network and my team is playing, regardless of the robotic voice, if I can get connection back online and watch the finals on TV, I'll be happy. So if the chat box does offer value, I think our clients will be happy.
So 3 things I have picked in summary: that you guys would be open to having a chatbot that would be available 24/7,
100%.
multilingual, and then the one-year networking. I think that one it's to have your own like your own network provider of your own within FNB.
And I think with the advent of Starlink, I think at some point we had wanted to automate sort of surveillance for our ATMs. That was when the advent of the ATM bombings.
Oh yes.
We have cameras on site, but what used to happen is we wouldn't have a live feed. So not knowing if I think it's one thing that could work for us, as that we have those cameras that feed live with the use of technologies like Starlink. We could connect.
So what advice or what suggestions would you give us? Like we're gonna be tasked to create a solution for the banking for the future. That is our theme. So what would you advise us to make, like in summary?
I think, like you said, that the approach of getting the feel on the ground is very important. You know, if you want to do anything, understand the client first. Even if I'm a doctor, before I operate, there are certain things I'll have to ask you. Have you been operated before? Are you allergic to any medicines and so forth? Can you take anesthesia? How long can we do this? Who depends on you? Then we can have, a proper thing. So it's just important that you understand the client, and then you'll be better off. It will be up to you if you think you can solve the client's issue, or you have somebody else solve the client's issue. I think in a nutshell, from what I know, I'm not a technical person, like I said, but obviously, we work with IT, and FNB is the most innovative bank. So you'd find that most of us have our ears to the ground with regards to technology and innovation, which is why maybe we'll be the only bank in Botswana having the hackathon.
Yes.
Having all the white hackers in one room, white hats.
No,
but I know you guys off camera, you are black hat, eh?
All right, no, thank you so much for your time, sir. Yes. And we look forward to, maybe hopefully if you are free, you can come by Avani. That's where the hackathon is going to be.
Yes, but I would also like to just I think with the technology nowadays, where we are going, the two of you could.
We are 5. We are 5.
Yeah, the five of you could make a company that could really, catapult Botswana.
You get what I'm saying? If we win, I think, yes.
Not even if you win. Outside these competitions are just to bring like-minded people together. But the what we call it, the brick and mortar processes, problems of the country, we know. I think currently I heard that we are trying to do a data center someplace at with coal.
We actually, Bofinet has a data center up north. I thought FNB was going to utilize Bofinet to use their, but I don't know. I don't know if FNB is creating.
No, I don't think that one is for Bofinet. I think my sisters always said they want us to make us a data center. Yes, so it requires new skill, different ways of thinking. There was the billions of dollars poured into what's that thing? ChatGPT, AI.
Oh yeah, open source. Yes.
And then DeepSeek here.
DeepSeek from China for 5
China boys.
Yes.
They do it at a fraction. So I'm just saying that we should never really say we are too small of a team. Let's identify the critical problems. We solve for those problems. Then the business will go far. It's not much of about money. It's solving real life problems. That's where the money is gonna come.
No, thank you so much, sir. We enjoyed speaking to you and hope we can see you.
And then the other thing, this competition, total, like I said, it's a point for networking. Yes, you're gonna meet like-minded people. The 5 of you can go fast, but the whole team is a collective. The hackers in Botswana, programmers in Botswana, script writers in Botswana. You will go far. You see, it's not fast, but it's far. It's these 10 years down the line, one of you will be a billionaire, and you remember one guy like, yo, that was the guy that was good at robotics. Your boss. I have a company for you. So don't take it as competition per se. Let's work together. You know that the sportsman spirit.
Yes.
I beat you today. That doesn't mean I'm going to beat you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You might have been lucky. You have some book.
No, actually, me and him, we would have been on the opposite sides of this thing, but then he got into our team.
So I want us to view it that way. Really network.
You had one question. What was it?
I was about to ask the age, according to your observation. What are the age group that you find it difficult? Is it the old people?
To what?
Like to interact with your platforms, either your websites or like how do you treat old people when they want to interact with your system? Or
we have it's not an age group per se. We have got techno-savvy people. I think it's just the issue of closing yourself out. That there are people that just don't like computers. I think on our app, even the staff itself, they don't make use of it. On the functionality of our banking app, I think most
is it the layout or is it?
It's not even the layout. The layout is simple. You just have to. There's a button there with a plus sign. You press that thing, the whole world comes to you. You don't even have to come to the branch for anything whatsoever. But when initially you load it, it will just come up with the basics. You get, So I wouldn't say it's a. Obviously, our parents they are not, and it's not that our systems are not user friendly. There are those people that just like our ballets. Some of them believe an automatic car is not a car. It's for ladies, for weak people. So the guy will never buy an automatic car. You get, and it's not that the automatic cars are bad, or they are not off-road capable like the manual car. It's preference. So I think sometimes we look at it that way. That it's not that your softwares are bad, but it's personal preference. You understand? I myself am a Nike person, so even if Adidas makes a talking shoe, they will never see me in their shop.
So it's customers, they have a stubborn mind, per se.
It's that, but it can also be your platform. So that's why I don't want you to write it off on the weight being, your systems are not user friendly. Sometimes they can be the best, but a client would have. So it's a combination of factors. I just want us to have a different view too, because we are software people. We would want to put all our problems around the software to say, why is the software penetration low? Why is the software? Sometimes it's not the software, it's the people. There are people that are stuck to the old internet. I'm on Starlink for now. They're like, this thing, our data going to America, I don't trust it. And then you ask what data is going to America. They're just looking at the status on TikTok. They're watching TikTok and yet they're worried what data is going to Elon Musk.
Okay, all right. No,
So
thank
yeah.
you. Thank you so much, sir, for taking enough of your time. So hopefully
Alright.
we'll see you at
When is